Welcome back. You're watching Ayubowan Sri Lanka and we are with Mr. Saleem, the Distinguished Toastmaster, Lieutenant Governor Marketing of Toastmasters International. And Mr. Saleem, you just referred to confidence building when it comes to effectively communicating in English. And you said the main element in Toastmasters that you have is having small groups where you're evaluated by friends and not by instructors. So that, and does that mean that the people are not criticized? Are they not given critical feedback? And if they are given critical feedback, do you think they'll still get demotivated, or how does that? How do you facilitate and encourage an environment?
In Toastmasters, we learn this art of not critically giving feedback to anyone, not criticizing. Criticizing is not there in Toastmasters vocabulary. In the sense, what we always do is how we are trained is to look at someone's positive aspects and help that person to build on those positive aspects and become better person. So these small groups, we become friends, and a friend can always tell another friend, look, I would like if you can do it this way. Even if you say you have made a terrible mistake in whatever the speech that you do, that again we can say it in a positive manner rather than being critical and criticizing. So this criticism or being critical does not occur in Toastmasters, because it's always a positive, conducive environment that always a Toastmaster would look forward for coming to the next meeting and developing himself. And what happens to a Toastmaster after he attends couple of meetings is that he himself becomes more confident to help somebody else. So that is how it happens. So we help each other, whether he is an experienced communicator or a inexperienced communicator. We always believe in helping each other, everybody looking at the good aspects and how to do it better next time.
So do you think it works better? Because I think we are taught from the very beginning that you have to criticize people and that's the way to improve. So in the society we find people criticizing everybody left, right and center, and all the time what we see is criticisms and very heavy criticisms. So with your Toastmasters experience, why do you say it is otherwise, and have you seen positive results because of that?
Now, as adults, do we ever become ourselves better after listening to a criticism or something? I don't know. If I criticize you, would you like me or you will dislike me? I think probably a person, if I criticize you, you will dislike me. So in a adult community, criticism, I don't think it will work. It will be the positive, sincere advice that we give you will help you to become, yes, I will realize, yes, he is a good friend of mine and he is telling me to improve this aspect. So let me try to do it. So that is how this whole thing works. I don't think criticism will ever work in a adult community.
So do you think these facilities that the Toastmasters offer, that is to become a competent communicator, build confidence, make use of this supportive and encouraging environment that will not continuously criticize and downgrade and look down upon a person, is this open to only the elite of a society, or is it something that can be accessed by all?
Not at all. Toastmasters has no barrier. Anyone who is over 18 years can join Toastmasters. There's no community barrier or religion. Now, if we take clubs in Sri Lanka, we have all communities, all walks of life. You have engineers, you have doctors, you have all kinds of professionals, accountants, or even teachers. It doesn't matter. There's no barrier. Only barrier is that you have to be over 18 years of age to join Toastmasters. But for younger ones, there are different programs like youth leadership programs and Gavel Clubs. There are programs for younger ones. But generally, Toastmasters Club is for people who are over 18 years of age. So there's no barrier, no elite business here.
So then how many clubs are there in Sri Lanka, and what is the spread? Is it only in Colombo that you find the clubs, or is there a good spread over the country?
In Sri Lanka, there are about 30 clubs at the moment, and it is continuously growing. Not only in Colombo, we have outstations clubs. The first outstation club was in Kandy. Now Kandy has 2 clubs, and we have one in Kurunegala, we have one in Jaffna, and we just began one in Trincomalee, and we will be spreading this to other towns also. I think this is what Toastmasters in Sri Lanka want to make it, because we belong to this country and we love this country, and we want everybody in this country to become better communicators and better leaders. I think we generally, every Toastmaster would feel that it will help the country to develop as a country as itself, because we are proud being Sri Lankans, and I think we can enhance it by spreading this Toastmasters movement right throughout the country. It doesn't matter. Only barrier that affects us in going to outstations is Toastmasters, we all are volunteers. We don't get any payment for whatever we do. So it is the funding that hinders us. Of course, if someone is there out there who would like to help Toastmasters to form a club, we would be glad to do it.
So also, can we discuss whether Toastmasters engage in community service projects? I understand it's a voluntary club, there's voluntary membership, but do you also find time to do community service projects? And if so, what are such projects you've already started?
Yes, as I said earlier, for the younger group we have youth leadership programs, and various different clubs, they do it at different levels, youth leadership programs. But one key highlight I would like to tell you is the Rural Voices Unlimited project that we have embarked on recently. 5 towns where we feel basic facilities are inadequate. We have selected 5 towns, and we go every weekend to these 5 towns and help the students in that town to build their communication and leadership skills. This we do along with Rotary Club of Colombo West, and it is a Rotary Club project, and we are involved in it, and it is funded by the US Embassy. The towns are, we have Hambantota, Bandaravela, Batiklo, Trincomalee and Anuradhapuram. These 5 towns we have already progressed about 7 meetings, and it is heartening to see these young people who are our future, our country's future generation. They are emerging as good communicators and leaders. It's really heartening to see, and it has been very effective that they discover their own confidence, that which they did not discover all these days. They are probably, some of them have even not sat for their O-levels, and some are just sitting for O-levels probably this year. But they have suddenly discovered themselves that they have this potential of communicating effectively to a group of people, and thereby becoming better leaders. I think that's a great community service that we are doing as Toastmasters in this country.
And you mentioned youth leadership program. What
Yes.
exactly is that?
Youth leadership program is again a 10-week module. That is, it comes in a manual like this prescribed by Toastmasters. It's a 10-week program where the youth, they are again the younger generation, 16 to 18, like, they come and they engage themselves in various projects, like how to conduct a meeting, and how a president would address, and how somebody would keep time, and parliamentary procedure, and how to respect to the person who is at the chair at the meeting, and all these, the finer aspects of becoming better communicator and effective leader. These are taught in, not really taught, encourage them to do it. It's Toastmasters is a learn by doing program, so you always engage yourself in doing that and learn.
And then you also mentioned Gavel Clubs. What does that mean?
Gavel Club is again a club where the member, that is again for people who are under 18 years, but there are various Gavel Clubs in Sri Lanka in universities for the benefit of university students, although they are over 18. So this is there for them to just discover